Place your bets at GG.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at GG.bet.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching GG Origin qualifier for IEM Sydney Grand Finals, pardon me, happening here at this qualifying tournament, a best of 3 bout between Space Soldiers and Heroic, where Space Soldiers has a lead of 1-0. They took their map pick, that Cobblestone 16-8, and they are now one step closer to securing one more LAN event in their pockets. They yesterday, I think, secured their spot at ESL Pro League in Dallas, even four fixtures before the end of the group phase. So they are definitely looking strong, as our casters pointed out during this first map, even that they are now one step closer to that top tier global team. They are playing long time together, and they are definitely looking strong in these grand finals.
Yeah, of course. The next map is Overpass. Overpass, it all comes down to control of that short, control of connector, control of monster, and control of B short. And we'll see. I think that Snappy should take AWP on this map and let Asetek take that close range fights and try to get that control as CT and T, of course, and we'll see how that comes out.
Yeah, definitely. An Overpass will be interesting map. We haven't seen so many ops happening during Cobblestone. Maybe some on the CT side when Heroic did have the money to pick it up, but on Overpass we definitely will be seeing that op duels. Do you see that being of an importance coming into the second map?
On the first map, both teams took AWPs on CT side. On T side they didn't quite need it because 5 AKs were doing a pretty good job itself. And on Overpass you just need that AWP for the control of short A, mid, long A, for the control of everything basically, and I think Snappy should take it. And Paz is passive Oper, just like Pasha, and it will be quite interesting to see that op duel between Snappy and Paz.
Yeah, definitely will be interesting stuff to see who will take that op. Both teams are swapping that gun between them. We have seen Major playing it throughout. I don't remember actually on Overpass who plays op. On Space Soldiers, definitely on Heroic 2, Astag and Snappy each other. Both of them plays that op pretty well. Maybe we see some double op setups happening
on
here
Cobblestone
on Overpass.
I'm sorry. On Cobblestone we saw Asetek and Snappy, as you said, switching that AWP, Snappy on B, Asetek on A,
Yep.
and that didn't quite work out for them because they only took 3 rounds. They played passive on Cobble, and you just have to play aggressive with AWP on that map, and we'll see how Overpass goes out.
Yeah, and definitely coming into this Overpass, Space Soldiers are the big favorites to take this overall series and end this at 2-0. Their aggressive playstyle definitely plays a part even on this map. So do you think that starting point, the starting side, will be of a matter here for Space Soldiers? They definitely, I think, if start CT and have a strong first half, they will feel strong and ride that momentum to a 2-0 victory.
As you said, City side will be interesting for Space Soldiers because on every single map they have quite good T side, and it will be interesting to see how many rounds they can build up on that CT side. And yeah, of course, it will be interesting.
And your final thoughts? Do you see Turkish side closing this 2-0?
Yeah, they're looking quite strong, and I'll say 16-9 for Space Soldiers.
Yeah, and I definitely have to agree with Matt. I see Space Soldiers securing their spot at the LAN finals, but we'll find out soon enough. Do they have what it takes to end the series at 2-0? Scriv and Dweg take it on. Overpass is live.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second map of the GG Origin IEM Sydney qualifiers, Heroic vs Space Soldiers on the second map of Overpass. I'm joined once again by Harvey. How do you think this map is going to go?
I think it's going to be really difficult for Heroic, coming off a little bit of a pasting, to be honest, on Cobblestone. They got absolutely demolished in that first half. Overpass is a map where both sides can be super strong as well, so Space Soldiers could pop off on the T side. They could also have a relatively good CT side like they did on Cobblestone. So it's really all on Heroic to take this one. Ultimately, they do get the knife, so they get to start off on perhaps a more preferred CT side by a lot of teams, and it gives them kind of the comfort as well of starting on the CT side. You don't have to go into the second half to a heavy deficit like they did on Cobblestone. You can kind of build up your economy a lot easier on that T side and have a good go of things. But we'll see. We've got the first half to go to begin with. But I think, yeah, ultimately, to be honest, like, it's going to be Space Soldiers taking this one. I feel it's going to be competitive. I'll go for a 16-12. I'll give Heroic a little bit more, than Matt did. But Space Soldiers, this is definitely their series to lose at this point in time.
Oh, absolutely. Look, I'm not gonna say a prediction. I don't want to give the caster's curse, but yeah, look, I do have to agree with you. I definitely see Space Soldiers taking this map. I don't know what the scoreline's gonna be, but if Heroic can show up, I can definitely see it becoming a third map. But if the way that Heroic's playing at the moment and just the initial charge coming out from Space Soldiers, if they can get a good start on this T side, I could definitely see it being a 2-0. But an interesting start coming out from the Turkish side is they actually feel like there may be some CTs getting aggressive. And the reason I might think this is because Heroic has been on the back foot the entire map one. They might get aggressive on their CT side setup. So that's why we see Calyx here just lurking at the bottom near playgrounds to see if any CTs are getting aggressive. But Heroic, once again, playing with these default, very passive setups. And with 50 seconds left on the clock, Space Soldiers, they've got so much map control.
This is what allowed them to get all that control as well, is the passive setup that Heroic was going for. This could be massive from Snappy, though, as he somehow crept his way into Bathroom, takes down Xanteres, who is kind of that raid boss for the T side with the P250 and the armor. So that's actually a relatively big target to take down. Danes. Now they're going to rotate a little bit more pressure, perhaps, over towards B, which might be an incorrect read. We'll see, though. Snappy's feeling good, as he's got himself a second at this point in time, allows the rotates to come on in. He will eventually fall, but his teammates are here to pick up the pieces, and now it's just Calyx in that 1-on-2. Very smart plant coming in from him, in all fairness, as both CTs are playing from short. But he's got to be careful as he tries to cross along, immediately taken down by Rubino. And a good start for Heroic here, with a relatively decisive pistol on the board, and they should be able to get cleanly at least another round, but the AKs you would have thought going to come out around early for Space Soldiers.
Well, that bomb plant just helps them so much. So Space Soldiers, obviously they're not going to buy into this, or at least I think they're not. If they're able to find 1 or 2 kills, that will be an absolute bonus for Space Soldiers, because they got the bomb down in the first pistol round, means that they're going to buy up in the third round, and if they're able to find 1 or 2 kills onto Heroic, it means it's going to be buying up the utility, buying up the weaponry, and buying up the armor, and that just deals so much damage, which means it's just going to be a weak buy coming out from Heroic. So, we're yet to see what's going to happen, but it's looking like they're going to be a point of contact. Modi able to find 1, but instantly traded out. And this is great stuff. As I say it, 2 kills going in favor of Space Soldiers and 2 M4s. Realistically, they're able to find another kill, because look at this from EasyTag, the UMP in close range, and Space Soldiers, if they can find 1 more kill, this will be ideal. It's all up to Major. There's no armor, but he finds it. This is absolutely unbelievable by this Turkish side. This is the best start you can ask for on an anti-eco complete Glock round. And if he got the bomb down, that would be amazing as well.
He really has potential to take this round, in all honesty. There's a minute remaining. He's got an M4. It's the best situation he could possibly put himself in with what they brought up in this round. It's all going to come down to Nico to find this kill. Not quite able to get it, and Major actually finds the head. So suddenly it's into a 1-on-1, and this might just be Space Soldiers with the absolute upset in this second round. Going to be difficult getting onto the A bomb site, because Rubino with the immediate rotate in, but he's going to go down towards Connector. A beautiful read, perhaps. Kind of overthinking himself here as he goes back up towards A. Rubino has no idea that he'd gone down Connector. Okay, he's really trying to sell the fake. He's confusing even us here at this situation, in all honesty. 15 seconds remaining as he's trying to make his way in towards B. Should easily be able to get the bomb down, but it's a question of whether he's able to take the round. Rubino gives himself away over towards Heaven. The nade goes on through. Major with 5 seconds, actually going for the fake plant here, but Rubino not going to be giving him anything, going to secure the round at the very least, and he will be able to pick up that kill and deny any money into the next round for Major. So a little bit of an overzealous play perhaps there towards the end, but still, you cannot take away from the economic damage that Space Soldiers just did off the back of no money spent at all. Heroic with almost a huge blunder in that second round.
Yeah, definitely. But look, Harvey, I have to disagree with that play. That was definitely not called for. If he would have got the bomb down, an extra $800 to all of the people on his team, and it would have been an easier post-plant situation. Yes, I understand what he was going for there. The fake plant normally baits out the CT, but that's a really high risk for a low reward. Get the bomb down, increase the economy. We now see Major stuck on a UMP into this round. And in a one-on-one situation, I can see what they were doing there, but I just think it was the wrong call. They should have gone for the safer option rather than the ballsy play.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, getting that bomb plant down would have given them even more of an advantage. Major now has been kind of demoted onto his UMP. The timing here for Calyx is massive, but he still gets the kill. He is feeling it after that previous game. That's a great shot indeed. Just get dinked out, and they might not be expecting Snappy on the slow aggression as well. So he's able to take down Calyx, but he's got to be careful here not to get traded on back, and he does immediately. So it's still man advantage in favour of Space Soldiers.
Well, we spoke about that we would like to see Heroic getting aggressive on their CT side, but to be honest, this is not what I like to see from Heroic. They're just doing these really big lurks all the way around the map, and as soon as Space Soldiers are able to hear a footstep or they're able to find one kill, that's the man advantage completely gone. Because in those lurk scenarios, you're not going to be bringing a teammate with you. It's going to be you by your lone self, and you're just giving them a kill, really, if you're not able to find it. But as I say that, Rubino's able to find two. Leaves it all down to Modi with the MP9 in hand up against Engine. The AK in hand with 15 seconds left on the clock. And Space Soldiers, this gun round was looking so much more promising, but actually Heroic's in with this with a chance. But Modi in the weapon disadvantage. He needs to find this kill, and he does indeed. Engine gets taken down as he doesn't find a single point of damage onto Modi. As he picks up the kit, and that's going to be another round in favour of Heroic. And wow, that was looking really good for Space Soldiers early on into that round.
Surprising that they end up losing it as well. You know, the questionable aggression, like you commented on, from Heroic gave them the man advantage, and even trading 1 for 1 in that situation is going to work out in favour of the T side, or I suppose 2 for 2, but they're not even able to do that ultimately. And Easy Tag as well was in a one and done spot, so even if he picks up a kill from there, he's pretty much going to go down immediately. A lot of that came down to Rubino saving the round for his team, and of course Modi able to win out the clutch situation in the end. But still, the economy here for this CT side is not brilliant. Space Soldiers have still got potential to get a reset on in, but that's a bit of a whiffed spray down from Xanteres. He's the first to fall. Space Soldiers again on the back foot in this round. Heroic looking pretty good on their CT side so far.
Well, one of the things we were looking at is that we saw the confidence level from Heroic was really minimal.
Oh.
Wow. Paz? Okay, jumping UMP. We see it all, but Snappy answers straight back with another kill. But Major, oh, this is perfect. The Mac 10 and the Molly. He's surely able to find this kill. He does in the end. Now, we was talking about the confidence, and we just saw in the last round big rotations, something we haven't seen from Heroic so far. Yes, we said it's questionable, but I actually now like that decision. It shows that they want to set the pressure. They're feeling a